Hey guys, today we have a video on trash pollution, the topic of this sustainability project. Let's dive right in. To start with, Americans produce more trash per capita than any other nation. Every year, the amount of trash produced by US citizens has increased from 100 million tons back in the 1960s to nearly 300 million tons. Food and paper waste have been on the rise, which is a problem since these require a vast amount of water and resources to produce, and if we simply throw them away, we end up wasting resources that could have otherwise been repurposed for more important uses. To add on to that, landfills pile up with trash that may not degrade for decades or centuries, leaving us with a trash problem, while others can release methane as they decompose. As we've been learning, methane gas prevents heat from escaping the atmosphere, and as more heat is trapped, the earth heats up, and the problems associated with climate change entail. Overall, trash does not have a great impact on the environment. Forms of waste, such as plastic waste, degrades habitats of ecosystems, which humans rely on for various purposes. Without these ecosystems, there will be a smaller variety of fish, less people will visit the Great Barrier Reef, hurting the economy that heavily relies on tourism there, and medicines that treat arthritis and Alzheimer's probably would not exist. To add on to that, the cost of removing debris along the United States coast is estimated to be north of $520 million US. Now, the goal of the implemented solution is to reduce waste in the household by implementing a reduced waste plan. This includes the reduced usage of single-use goods or plastics, such as prepackaged food, paper, and non-reusable items in general, plus the recycling of cardboard, paper, and some plastics. Before the solution is implemented, we must first determine if there's any difference in weight between the two solutions, which there clearly is, with a reduction in the weight. The solution is successful if the weight of the trash is reduced, and as you can see from the data table from 5 days before and after, well, it does. The solution is also sustainable, since if less trash is used, less materials are taken from nature, helping the environment thrive. As can be seen from this data, the implemented solution worked, with an average reduction in the amount of trash over the 5 days by 0.018 kilograms. Although this seems like a minor amount, if every household with 4 people in America follows something similar to this, in a year, we could save nearly 545,966,561 kilograms of trash, better known as roughly 951 Airbus 380s, 6,910 Boeing 737s, or for Californians, 1,654,444,124 in-and-out double-doubles. Some challenges presented include the inconsistency between the days, as the amount of trash between days are never the same. This could be further controlled by forcing my family to have a strict diet, preventing most variables. However, my family's appetite did not appease to the idea. Using the carbon footprint calculator from the EPA, I estimated that my household's carbon footprint is currently roughly 42,549 pounds. Now, this is already quite low compared to the US average, standing at 66,808 pounds. However, with the changes implemented, that estimate would become roughly 41,995 pounds, which is 554 pounds less than before. Although this may not seem like a large amount, these changes are the equivalent to saving 28 gallons of gas, planting 6 trees, or recycling 178 tons of waste. In conclusion, reducing the amount of waste impacts the environment, since if less trash is wasted, then fewer materials are taken from nature. These materials, such as oil or natural gas, are precious, and using less of them helps the environment. Some forms of trash and landfills end up producing methane gas, and as we've been learning, contributes to climate change, which has consequences on the environment. Although many landfills in the United States have added measures to reduce methane emissions, such as using the methane to produce energy, the EPA estimated about 148 million metric tons of CO2 equivalent were released into the atmosphere in 2014. This can be applied on a global scale, since reducing trash and the usage of single-use products can be easily done without much change. For example, the plastic bags found in most retailers and grocery stores were originally intended to be reused and were a solution to paper bags, since they had to be made from paper, which resulted in the deforestation of trees. Purchasing reusable items or shopping in bulk is another method to reduce waste, and although a waste-free world is quite difficult, we can reduce the amount of waste used instead.